It all started when I noticed my shadow was behaving oddly. At first, it was subtle, a flicker here, an unnatural bend there, but then it began to move independently. I could feel it watching me, even when I was alone. I tried to ignore it, thinking it was just a trick of the light or my mind playing games. But then things escalated. My shadow would appear in places I hadn't been, doing things I hadn't done. It was as if it was trying to live a life of its own, separate from mine. Then one day, in the reflection of a shop window, I saw it wave at me with a malicious grin, and I knew something was terribly wrong. The days passed in a blur of paranoia and fear. I could no longer trust my own silhouette. At work, my colleagues avoided me, commenting on how I seemed different, darker. At night, I dreamt of my shadow standing over me, whispering in a voice that sounded like crushed glass. I feared sleep, fearing that in my dreams it would finally succeed in taking over. Every attempt to confront it was met with resistance. Whenever I tried to shine a light on it, it would vanish, only to return, stronger and more defiant. Desperate, I sought help from an old folklore expert who spoke of ancient tales where shadows could consume their hosts. He warned me of an impending switch, a final act where the shadow would take my place. Panic set in as I realized my time was running out. I locked myself in my room, determined to confront it once and for all. As midnight approached, I watched it stretch across the wall, twisting into a grotesque parody of my form. In a last-ditch effort, I turned every light on, hoping to hold it at bay. But as the clock struck 12, the power went out. In the suffocating darkness, I felt it wrap around me, a cold embrace that seeped into my very being. I screamed, but no sound came. In the silence, I understood the truth: my shadow had won. Now, as I stand here, trapped in the darkness of my own making, I watch it live my life, wearing my face like a mask, while I remain a prisoner in this shadowy realm.